The central issue, then, is not whether suffering is present, but whether its presence nullifies the possibility that life can still be worth entering. A different line of reasoning begins from a different premise. The preceding argument treats suffering as a decisive feature of existence, yet the historical record complicates that assumption. Across periods marked by war, scarcity, and instability, people continued to form families and futures. This persistence does not prove that life is safe or morally uncomplicated. It simply demonstrates that many have judged existence capable of meaning even under conditions of risk. Kamo articulates this impulse when he wrote that the struggle itself toward the height is enough to fill a man's heart. Meaning, on this view, it's not the reward for escaping suffering, but something that emerges within it. If suffering alone rendered existence morally impermissible, then many ordinary moral actions would collapse under the same logic and principle. Caring for a child involves risk. Rescuing someone involves uncertainty. And protecting another person rarely comes with their explicit consent. Yet, these actions are still regarded as moral because responsibility operates within imperfect conditions, not beyond them. Across this tradition, suffering is not treated as a veto on existence. It is the terrain on which death becomes possible. Love carries weight because loss is real. Courage matters because fear is real. Faith matters because uncertainty is real. Remove vulnerability and what remains is not a perfect humanity but a diminished humanity. What follows is not a dismissal of suffering but a recognition that suffering does not exhaust the meaning of human existence. The central issue, then, is not whether suffering is present, but whether its presence nullifies the possibility that life can still be worth entering. Historical patterns suggest that many have answered in the negative, not through abstract argument, but through the repeated decision to continue despite uncertainty. That pattern does not settle the moral debate, but it does indicate that the value of existence cannot be reduced to the presence of suffering alone.